How to become a reference in your niche.
I want you to think about your niche and ask yourself one question. When someone thinks about your topic, does your name appear in their mind? If the answer is still no, that is fine. Today it starts to change. A reference does not chase prospects. They are a lighthouse. They do not run after the ships. They shine, and the ships sail toward their light. Today, you are going to learn how to turn on your lighthouse.
What a reference is and what it is not.
Being a reference is not being the most famous, or the one who knows the most, or the one with the most followers. It is something simpler and more powerful. Being the first person who comes to mind when someone thinks about your topic. It is being the recommended one, the trusted one, the ask that person. They know about this.
A reference is not the one who knows the most. It is the first one people think of.
And the good news is that being a reference is not granted. It is built. With everything you have already learned in this module, it is not a matter of luck or special talent, but of doing the right things consistently.
The 6 moves that turn you into a reference.
These are the 6 moves. You do not need to do them perfectly. You need to do them consistently. Own a territory, master one topic, and become the person for. A reference owns a specific mental territory, not a huge and empty field. Focus is power. Give generously. Give so much value, so freely, that people think,
how are they giving this away?
The person who gives the most in their niche ends up becoming the reference of that niche. Be inevitable through consistency. Show up so much and so coherently that your name sticks to your topic. Repetition over time is what builds top of mind. Have your own stance. Do not repeat what everyone else says. Have your point of view. Defend something. References lead a conversation. They do not echo someone else's. Show social proof. Testimonials. Results from your people. People recommending you. Social proof says about you what you cannot say without sounding arrogant. Build community, not an audience. Reply, converse, create belonging. A reference does not have spectators. They have people who feel part of something with them.
The final objective, top of mind.
All of this pursues one single thing, turning you into the automatic association for your topic, that when someone thinks energy, extra income, or wellness, your face appears by itself in their mind. When you achieve that association, you no longer compete. You become the default option, and people message the default option without overthinking it.
The mindset. Decide it today.
There is one final ingredient, invisible but decisive, the decision. References started behaving like references long before the world called them that. They did not wait for permission or to feel ready. They decided to own their topic and show up every day with that conviction. Start acting today like the reference you want to become, and recognition will follow.
Real example.
Marta was not the person who knew the most in her company, and she did not have the most followers. But she chose a territory, energy for working mothers, gave value daily for months, kept a clear stance, no extreme diets, shared the results of the women she helped, and answered everyone, creating community. A year later, in her circle, when someone said,
I am exhausted.
Someone else answered, message Marta. She had become the lighthouse. She no longer looked for prospects. People looked for her.
Common mistakes.
Waiting to be a reference before acting like one. It is the other way around. You act like a reference, and that is why you become one. Covering too much topic. Without a specific territory, you do not own anything in anyone's mind. Having an audience, but not a community. If you do not converse, you are a poster. A reference creates belonging. Giving up too early. Top of mind is a marathon. It is built through accumulation, not from one day to the next.
Practical advice.
Define today, in one sentence, the territory you want to own.
I want to be the reference for A for B.
And starting tomorrow, act as if you already were. Give value like a reference, reply like a reference, show up like a reference. Others will give you the label. The decision is yours. Congratulations, you have completed Module 3. Now you know who you are for your prospect, an attractive personal brand, and a reference in the making. Now it is time to build the place all those prospects will arrive at when your content attracts them, your profiles. In the next module, we start with Instagram, with the anatomy of a winning profile.